Bethenny Frankel is beefing with Lashify. Y'all, I have to say, I love to see like rich people get like messy on the internet because it's just so nice and refreshing to see that they're so rich that they can't be bought by any brand, so they'll beef with any brand. I kind of love it. If you guys don't know who Bethenny Frankel is, she actually was on The Real Housewives of New York City, which, by the way, I feel like it's such a trip to see so many people like in her comment section and on her page and talking about her on other like drama videos and things like that on TikTok, to where they'll refer to her as like a popular TikToker. And I'm like, y'all, she literally was on The Real Housewives of New York. And you know what's so crazy? In my opinion, I had always felt like she was literally like one of the most popular of the Real Housewives franchise. I actually really, if I'm being so fair with you guys, I watched the show while she was on it. And when she left the show, I stopped watching it. I was like, don't really care for New York without her. I really liked her on the show only because I felt like she was just so real and authentic. Like, y'all, I don't know if you guys remember that scene to where she was like beefing with that model. I think her name's like her last name's like Ben Simone or something like that, to where she was like, go to sleep then. I was like, the way she snapped on her, because I'm so sorry, but that girl drove me crazy. So I was like, I love this girl, like I really do. Anyways, it's such a trip that people are like, oh, popular TikToker, because she's just so like famous on TikTok now, but she really is obviously a multimillionaire from her brand. And then she is, you know, mainly known from Real Housewives of New York, but now she's popular on TikTok. Anyways, I have to say, like, I feel like she really started to blow up. And to me, this is where I was like, damn, like I really do like Bethenny, is because she went to, I want to say it was Chanel or Dior sometime last year, and she was wearing like just regular house clothes, nothing too fancy. They wouldn't let her in, and apparently people were saying during this time that you had to schedule an appointment at Chanel or Dior. Like I said, I don't remember exactly what brand it was. I want to say it was Chanel though, but apparently you had to schedule an appointment to shop there because a lot of people were going and doing smash and grabs, so they were doing this as kind of like a theft prevention style of thing, right? However, she didn't know that at the time. Obviously, she was dressed the way she was dressed. They didn't let her in. They said you need to make an appointment. They didn't know who she was, so obviously she was pissed about this because she is a multi-millionaire. Like, homegirl is rich, okay? She has made millions upon millions of dollars from her skinny brand. Well, check this out. She goes to put on like nice clothes. Like, I want to say it was like Chanel this, Chanel that, expensive bag. She goes to another Chanel. They let her right in the store without an appointment. So obviously she's showing right there, clearly they're profiling based upon the way you look. She's like, look, I go up into the store, try to shop, and yes, you know, I wasn't dressed the nicest. They didn't let me in, but as soon as I dressed nice, then they let me in, and I didn't make an appointment. This is where I'm like, y'all, these brands sometimes, I'm like, ugh. Like, whenever I step into a nice store, I swear I'm one of those people that I'm like, ugh, I know they're like looking at me, judging me, all this. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel, I don't know. And obviously it's because, y'all, I don't own any nice clothes. I don't dress nice. So like, say for example, there's a couple like Louis Vuitton things that I like cologne, y'all. Like, I'll go in there just for their cologne because I love their Sur La Route cologne. And I'm just like, ugh, the way they like look at you, stare at you. I'm like, okay, bitch. Yes, I know I'm poor. Okay, like, damn, I still want this cologne though. Anyways, I have to say, like, since then she really, I don't know, solidified to me that she is like, you know, one of the people. Like, she seems regular, you know, even though yes, she is rich, yes, she is a celebrity, but she just, I don't know, she's humble, you know. Anyways, fast forward. Okay, I'm giving you guys a little brief story here, just to let you guys know, if you guys don't know about Bethenny Frankel, she don't give a shit, okay? Like, she literally will call out any brand, any person. She does not care, and I love that about her. She did a review of this brand. I want to say that it was called like Lash Pro or something like that, to where they have like an easy to apply false lash. I don't know necessarily if they're magnetic or just like easy to adhere, or if they're self-adhering. I want to say they're magnetic though, okay? So where anyway, she did this review. She loved them, raved about them, said that they're really, really good, gave them a really positive review. Apparently, this brand Lashify had created this style of lash. So they were pissed when they saw that Bethenny Frankel was doing a review of this, that they ended up sending her an email, basically like telling her off, in other words, completely handling the situation so wrong. So now they're completely getting called out on TikTok thanks to Bethenny. This is where I'm like, I don't understand what's wrong with some brands out there. Also, I have to say this too. People kind of like lose their mind. You know what I mean? Do you really think you're going to be the only brand of bottled water out there? Obviously, there's so many competitors in every single space on the market. If you're looking for cars, how many different trucks are there out there? How many different like types of cookies are there out there? Like, there is obviously going to be competition in every single market. And this brand Lashify, in my personal opinion, really shot themselves in the foot on this one, because I'm like, you're over here going crazy on her, when really, if you guys were a good PR team, if you guys had good marketing, you would have hit her up and said, hey, they're actually our competitor. We created these first. We would love to send you some to review. And they obviously could have did it like that, rather than like hitting her up and low-key trying to like take legal action towards her and things like this. I'm like, y'all, I feel like they've lost their mind. Anyways, I do want to go ahead and play a TikTok to where she is actually talking about this whole situation, which I'm like, y'all, I'm so sorry, but I love her. The fact that she is like literally F you, Lashify, I love her. Anyways, go to check out this clip right here.
I have some beauty tea for you. So I received some lashes over a year ago. They've been sitting in my drawer. I'm not good at lashes. I tried them. I loved them. I enjoyed them. I then received a scathing, threatening message from their competitor saying that there are trademark issues and there's a legal battle and that I've now involved myself and that I'm irresponsible. Don't you ever come for me in any regard other than constructive. I don't know the difference between one lash company or another. I opened a box, I tried them on, I thought they were spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now. So if you're gonna try to come and threaten me legally, I'll give you the name of 5 class action lawyers, litigators that you can call. Shove it up your ass, Lashify. And guess what? I cannot be bought. I cannot be paid to say anything. And you come to me with respect and kindness. You don't come and threaten myself and my team saying, you'll hear from our lawyers. Fuck off. I can't wait to hear from your lawyers. Right here, live and direct. Here's the crazy part. I was about to try their product. I just am making my way into the lash space. And it's a marathon, not a sprint. Whoever sent that message should be fired on the spot. Pack your shit, get up from your desk, and get the fuck out of here. Because now I don't want to try your product because of the way you guys handled it. If you said, this is a competitor of ours, we'd love for you to try ours, of course. Good morning. You're welcome. Do you know how many people have copied the skinny margarita that I invented? Do you know how many billions of dollars of margaritas have been sold on my back? That's business, baby. You think Charlotte Tilbury starts crying every time a sponge applicator gets copied or the beauty blender starts weeping? They want to cry. So does Apple because everybody copied their phone. That's business, that's commerce, that's free enterprise. So yeah, doubling, quadrupling, and quintupling down. Pissed.
As y'all see from right there, she is pissed that they hit her up, which I have to say, they really messed up about this whole entire situation. There is a second TikTok that I do want to go ahead and play for you guys because I feel like she's even following it up more with like, obviously like, hello, like maybe you guys need to learn how to do business. This person needs to be fired, which I wholeheartedly agree with. Like, I don't understand who approved this message to go through to her because y'all, there is so many competitors in every single brand. Can you guys imagine if I was doing a review of a powder form of foundation and I decided to do a review of Makeup Forever powder form of foundation, and MAC hit me up and they were like, no, we're gonna sue you because how dare you use their powder form of foundation? We were like the originator of the, MAC Studio Fix powder foundation. Do you know what I mean? Like, can you just imagine? It's like, obviously there's going to be competitors in every market that you go in. Even if you are the very first person to create that style of product, if you can't put a patent on it, if you can't put a, copyright on the whole entire thing, then obviously it is what it is. There's going to be competition. Anyways, go ahead and check out this TikTok right here.
Let's do some key learnings and takeaway. Okay? Pause, hesitate, whether it's with a friend, whether it's in business, because don't write a check you can't cash. Okay? Don't play fuck around and find out. Don't overplay your hand. A small ember can burn a community down. So read the comments on my last post. It's not looking that good. And I'm sure that people working there are like, why did she have to send multiple messages about this? Not one, multiple, double, triple down. And listen, I'm a risky girl. I fly close to the sun, but there's always some version of a calculated risk and close to the sun, but not jumping into the fire of the sun. And that was truly insane, unhinged, half-cocked, and it lit me up today. Lit me up. Most importantly, do not fuck around with what you're not willing to lose.
I'm sorry, y'all, but I really do like Bethenny. I feel like Lashify messed up on this one. There is countless comments within her comment section of so many people saying they are not going to purchase from Lashify, obviously because of this. This is why I'm like, whoever did this, low key is really dumb. Like, I'm like, why would you go and hit her up like that? If I was the brand owner, I do have to say I understand, because y'all know that like back in the day when I used to do my makeup inspired by snacks, I'd be like, damn, these people are out here like stealing my concept or whatever. Because I was like a small person on social media, it would get like, irritating. You know what I mean? I'm like, can't you tag me as inspo? Like, clearly you saw me as the inspo. How come you just can't say inspired by at Skelotim? Do you know what I mean? So I would get like a little bit irritated by these things, but obviously I'm like, one, I'm not gonna snap about it. Do you know what I mean? Two, if I had a brand, I would reach out to the person and be like, hey, try this out. Do you know what I mean? Because that's good marketing. And 9 times out of 10, the person is gonna say, oh, okay, cool. I didn't know you were the originator of this. Let me go ahead and do this. Do you know what I mean? I just don't understand a brand as popular as Lashify, why they would handle the situation like this. And I really do think they messed up. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.